why God made us with body, soul, and spirit. Sometimes people think we're just body plus something invisible, but God made us three-part, yet one whole person. 1 Thessalonians 5:23 says it clearly. May your whole spirit, soul, and body be kept blameless. And Hebrews 4:12 tells us these three are not all the same. God's word can tell them apart, like a knife that reaches deep inside. Body, our earth suit. From Genesis 2-7, God formed our body from the dust of the ground. It's the part you can touch, see, and feel. It lets you walk, work, eat, hug, and live in this world. Later, in 1 Corinthians 6:19-20, Paul reminds us something wonderful. This body is no longer just dust if you belong to Jesus. It becomes a temple where God's Spirit lives. So the body is not bad or heavy. It is where your life shows up. Soul, the you inside. Still in Genesis 2-7, after breathing into the body, the man became a living soul. The soul is where you think, feel, remember, choose, love, and dream. It's your personality, your likes and dislikes, your the conscience part that asks, who am I, and what matters most? Jesus speaks of protecting it in Matthew 16:26. Nothing is worth losing your soul, because that is the very core of who you are. Think of it as the bridge. It connects what happens outside in the body to what happens deep down in the spirit. Spirit, our God link. This is the deepest, quietest part made to know God, not just about God. Job 32:8 calls it the spirit in a person that is the lamp of the Lord. And John 4:24, God is spirit, and his worshippers must worship in the spirit and in truth. Before sin, this link was open and bright like walking and talking with God in the garden. After sin, it wasn't gone, but it was dimmed and disconnected. That's why Jesus speaks of being born of the Spirit in John 3:3-8. It's about this inner part coming alive again and plugging back into its source. Natural versus human versus spiritual human. What makes the difference? Natural human, born of flesh. From 1 Corinthians 2:14. The person without the Spirit does not accept the things that come from the Spirit of God. They are foolishness to them, and they cannot understand them, because they are spiritually discerned. This doesn't mean they are less smart or less kind. It means their spirit link is not yet and leading. They live mostly guided by what they see, feel, think, or learn. Romans 8:5-7 describes this as mindset on the flesh. They can be moral, helpful, and capable, but they cannot fully taste and see God's hidden plans because the deepest connection hasn't been restored yet. Spiritual human, born of the Spirit. Still in 1 Corinthians 2:15-16, the person with the Spirit makes judgments about all things. Who has known the mind of the Lord? But we have the mind of Christ. Here, the Spirit is reconnected through Jesus. Now life flows differently. Not from body gives soul gives spirit, but from spirit gives soul gives body. Romans 8-9-11 says plainly, you are in the realm of the Spirit, if indeed the Spirit of God lives in you. This doesn't make you perfect overnight. You still grow, still learn, still struggle. But now you have a new center, Christ within you. You understand things that once felt strange, like grace, sacrifice, quiet prayer, or eternal hope, because you are no longer listening from far away. You are listening from inside the family. One slow, gentle picture to hold. Think of it like music. Body equals the instrument. Soul equals the melody and feeling. Spirit equals the musician's breath and touch. Without the musician, the instrument is just wood and wire. When the Spirit of God becomes the musician, the song becomes something it was always meant to be: beautiful, true, and alive.